So it's that time of year again. We've got the pre-Black Friday sales. There's some great savings out there at the moment. I've put together a list of 10 RCs that have got some really good discounts and I think are worth a look. Now, in no particular order, but first up, we've got the FCX 10 Camel Trophy from FMS. Now, they've got this on sale at the moment for $339, which is basically a $50 saving. Now, if you're not familiar with this, you've got a fully licensed Camel Trophy Land Rover body, some fantastic scale details on there. You've got a 2-speed gearbox. You've got really nice slow speed control, oil-filled shocks, metal gears. I mean, FMS have done a really good job with this rig and it just looks absolutely fantastic and it crawls really nice. One of the quietest 10th scale crawlers I think I've ever reviewed. So both FMS and Fair RC have this on sale at the moment. Now, if you're in the UK, you may want to check out AliExpress. They have their 11/11 sale on at the moment. And with all the discount codes and everything you use, you can get this for £280 or less, which is just a crazy price. And that's, you know, including delivery to your door. You'll probably find when you get to the checkout, it'll probably actually cost you even less than that. But yeah, crazy, crazy price. Definitely worth a look. You know, one of the best 10th scale releases we've had this year, in my opinion. So next up, we've got the JJRC C8823 6x6. If you're looking for a cheap 6x6, this is definitely one to consider. You know, it's got a really nice scale hard body. It actually had, you know, pretty decent slow speed control. It doesn't have oil-filled shocks and the tyres aren't the best, but it's definitely got upgrade potential. And yeah, when I did the review of this thing, I was actually really impressed by how well it could crawl on the rocks, what it was like on the trail. Yeah, definitely one to consider. And this one at the moment on AliExpress with their 11/11 sale is only $78. I mean, $78 for an 18th scale 6x6 is just crazy. Now, if you're in the UK, that's going to cost you just £58, including shipping to your door, which is an absolute bargain. You know, I mean, the money you save, you could just throw some upgrades at it and you would have yourself a really nice truck. Next up, we've got the MJX H12Y. Now, again, on AliExpress at the moment with their 11/11 sale, this one is just $140. Or if you're in the UK, that's just £102, which, again, is just an absolute bargain. I mean, you're basically paying the same or less than you would for a mini crawler for a brushless 12th scale hard body with a decent steering servo. It's got oil-filled shocks, fantastic slow speed control, loads of wheel speed, you know, waterproof electronics as well. I mean, I was really impressed with the out-of-the-box performance on this thing. Yes, it is a little bit confused as what it is, and it's a bit kind of weird they went for an aluminium hard body, but it is a really nice looking rig and it performs really, really well. And even, you know, with a few simple upgrades like a change of wheels and tires or even just stock, you've got yourself a really capable rig for not a lot of money. Next up, we've got the latest release from FMS, the FCX24M Toyota Tacoma. Now, technically, this isn't in a Black Friday sale, but they have it as a pre-order price of just $99. So you're still saving yourself like, what, $20, $30 over the regular price. You know, really nice truck, little 24th scale, got a hard body, you've got 2-speed gearbox, metal axles, metal gears, oil-filled shocks, fantastic slow speed control. You know, if you're a Toyota fan, this is definitely one to consider. I mean, when I reviewed it, it was really good. It did get hung up a bit because obviously it's so low to the ground with straight axles and it's that longer wheelbase. But to be fair, it's got potential. FCX24M chassis is a brilliant chassis. And for $99, you're basically paying the same price as you would for the entry-level SCX24 from Axial, and you are getting a much better rig and much better value for money. Next up, we've got a really nice brushless Fair RC mod. This is the FCX18 Tricolor. It's basically the FCX18 in a different color with their tricolor graphics. Looks absolutely fantastic. You know, you've got a hard body, you've got brushless electronics, you've got a 2-speed gearbox, metal gears. It's actually got upgraded Batrazi wheels and tires with like brass wheel weights in it. You know, really, really nice rig. You know, if you're looking for a brushless mini crawler that that has a nice hard body, looks awesome, crawls really well. I mean, this is definitely one to consider. They currently have this on sale for $199, so basically a $30 saving. They also have a lot of their other Fair RC mods on sale as well at the moment. Some of them you can save about $30 off depending on what rig it is. Next up, we got the Vanquish H10 Optic. Now, I don't actually own one yet, so this is probably just some random footage you can see on screen at the moment. But A-Main actually have this on sale for just $359, which is basically a $70 saving, which for a Vanquish H10, I think is a really good price. Now, they don't have a lot of other stuff for sale at the moment on their pre-Black Friday sales. I would imagine they're saving a lot of it for the actual Black Friday sales. Now, I just wanted to mention this because I think that is a really good price for a H10. Also, if you're not already, you can sign up to A-Main's newsletter and they'll send you monthly discount codes you can use. You can't use them on everything, but you know, it's worth a look. I will put in the description the current November's discount codes if you do want to make use of those. So next up, we got another budget rig from JJRC. This is the C8801 Pro. It's basically a TRX-4M clone, but to be honest, it probably performs better than a stock TRX-4M. You've got a nice hard body, got some questionable LED lights, but it's got LED lights. You've got metal wheels, you've got decent tyres, you've got 2-speed gearbox. I think if I remember, it even came with a 380, I think it was, sized brushed motor. You've got oil-filled shocks. Yeah, I was really impressed with the performance of this one out of the box, especially for the price. You know, for a TRX-4M clone, this is a really good rig. You can currently get this on AliExpress, again, with their 11/11 sale for just $86. I mean, that is absolutely bargain basement cheap, in my opinion, for what it is. I mean, the hard body is probably worth that, to be quite honest, isn't it? Now, if you're in the UK, that'll basically cost you £66. £66 for an 18th scale hard body that can actually crawl. I mean, in the UK, a TRX-4M stock will cost us about £180. So you're basically saving yourself over £100, which is just, yeah, crazy. Definitely worth a look, this one. You know, JGRC are coming out with some nice rigs at the moment. I'm looking forward to seeing what else they bring us in 2026. Next up, we've got the FCX 24M Camel Trophies. These are little 1/24th scale, fully licensed Camel Trophy Land Rovers. You can get a D110, a D90, classic Range Rover, or a Discovery. FMS and Fair RC both have these on sale at the moment for just $109, which is saving you about $20 on the usual price. I absolutely love these things. You know, one of the best 24th scale mini crawlers you can get, in my opinion. You know, you've got really nice scale hard bodies, lots of great scale details on them. They've got oil-filled shocks, 2-speed gearboxes, fantastic slow speed control, you know, really nice radio gear. Metal gears as well, you know, really underrated 24th scale in my opinion. I believe they may also have them on sale on the FMS UK website. If they do, I'll put a link in the description. However, again, you might want to check out AliExpress. I found them on AliExpress earlier for just $86. Again, with these AliExpress sales, sometimes it can be different for us in the UK to what you get in the States, so you might find it might be slightly different, and again, with the exchange rate. But I mean, if you can get it on AliExpress for $86, I mean, that is just an absolute bargain. For us in the UK, that's just £66. £66 for an FCX 24M Camel Trophy to your door, including postage and everything. I mean, if you've been considering getting one, now is probably the time to get one, because that is an absolute steal in my opinion. And next up, we've got some FCX 10 bundles that FMS are running at the moment. So they've got 3 different bundles that you can get. The first one is the brushed FCX 10 LC80. Basically, you get the LC80 and then you also get an FCX 18 LC80, and you get them both for $399, which is basically saving you over $100. Now, if Chevy is more your style, they do have the FCX 10 K5 with an FCX 24 K5 for $449. So again, you're saving over $100 and you're getting, you know, the 10th scale and the 24th scale together. And the one that I think is an absolute steal is you can get the FCX 10 Pro V2 plus an FCX 18 LC80 for $509. So I think the saving on that one works out to be like $160 or something. I mean, I absolutely loved the FCX 10 Pro V2 when I reviewed it. I mean, the body looks fantastic. awesome slow speed control. I mean, possibly a little bit too slow, but you know, you've got a 2-speed gearbox, you've got that brushless system, you know, really nice radio gear, oil filled shocks, metal gears. Yeah, absolutely awesome rig. And then you get his little brother, the FCX 18 LC80. I'll put a link to all three bundles on FMS's website. And then the last one on the list is another bundle from FMS. You can basically pick one of their larger scale rigs to go with one of their smaller scale rigs. So for example, you might want to go for the 1/10 scale FJ40, or maybe you want to go for the 1/6 scale Jimny, or even the 1/10 scale Mashigan. You know, there's a few different options you've got there. And then you can pick a little one to go with it, maybe an FCX 18 LC80 or the K10, or even an FCX 24 Unimog, or even an FCX 24M Range Rover. And basically the bundle will cost you $399. So if you consider some of those bigger scale rigs will cost you normally $350 on their own, again, you're saving yourself like what, $100, over $100, and getting yourself a nice little combo. The AliExpress sale ends on the 19th of November. The FMS and the Fair RC sales both end on the 31st of November. Not sure about the A-Main one because it doesn't say. Banggood have also had some sales at the moment, so if you prefer Banggood over AliExpress, it's worth checking them out. I hope you found these deals useful if you were maybe looking for a present for somebody, or even just a present for yourself. You can never have enough RCs, can you? No matter what your wife tells you. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.